Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about another Russian made vehicle. This will be part 7, and it is the Volga GAZ-24 2. It is a station wagon in white. The other video I made on it was a Latvian airport, but this is a slightly different version, not too different, but it is a little bit different on it. Now, if you could see how the box art is, you know, it's fairly nice and simple. It is damaged a little bit, but I'm not really too concerned about that because the car is immaculate inside. And you could see how they're showing the Volga GAZ, and then they're showing you the different types, which is the station wagon and of course the car. And it's, you can see at the bottom is just a Volga scale model in 1/43. I got this fairly recently, and of course they're getting harder and harder to find now, but you could still see you can still find them every so often. I'll open the box and you could see that it's nicely packaged on the outside, and they're showing you the details and what opens and what doesn't. Let's open the flap, and then there's another flap underneath here that is always seems to stick pretty good on these boxes, but once you get them open it comes out quite easy, the car. So that is the car. I'll move the box out of the way and we could take a better look at the Volga GAZ. You could see on these cars they're beautifully made. I mean, I can't say anything bad about them for what they are and the years they were made. They are heavy, solid vehicles. Now, of course, you could see that, you know, a little bit of casting on there is off. Of course, the doors, the shut lines are horrendous, but for what it is and for the year of these vehicles, that the doors actually do open. But you could see nice detailing on gas cap. The lights are separately applied, you know, glass at the back. This does open fully. You got nice bumpers all the way around. Of course, you got the front. The bumper itself is really nice. The front lights, of course, are made into the grille, so they don't really cast all that well, but it does look very nicely done. Now you could see the underside. I'll turn it around so you could see the writing. The very nice thing that they do on this is they give you a separate drive, kind of like it's not a cast-in drive shaft. It is a die-cast chassis, die-cast front, but the engine, the tunnel, and everything else, and the drive shaft, axles, and springs are all separate pieces added onto it, which I think is very nice. Of course, you got the Russian lettering, made in USSR at the time, 1/43 scale, and it is nice because it does give you a little bit of front suspension. Not so much in the back. The back is stiffer, but the front does have a nice suspension. The details on this car, the front tires are, you know, the tires themselves are nicely rubber, nice cast. But it's the opening features that give this car very nice detail. And one that you would not really expect. As you could see, the front door opens, rear door opens, the back also opens, along with all four sides. Bit stiffer on this door, but it does open, and of course all the way around, and of course the hood opens. It doesn't tend to stay up all too well sometimes, but when you can get it to stand, and you could see that is quite nice level of detail. Of course, you know, you could see that paint really wasn't applied all the best on this door here. You could see that it's kind of wearing away, or wasn't applied really all that well. But for the casting that it is, I mean, it does give you a nice separate little engine. I'll see if I could maneuver a little bit more forward to show you the nicely cast little engine. That's a separate piece. It's not one big block of plastic covered all across just to simulate an engine. It gives you kind of fairly nice detail, which is, for that time, it would be hard to beat, and not too many manufacturers were doing that at that time. But you can see it's beautiful model, and every time I find them, I'm falling more and more in love with the Russian makes. As crude as some of the features are, I find it to be a charming and adorable model. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, because I do enjoy making these videos. And please leave me a comment. It helps me a lot. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you.